doesn't work, it always shakes.
Welcome to Charlie Puelo Field. This is the third game of the week at home this week. My name is Richard Turner. I'm going to be partially joined with Tyler Graves a little bit tonight. I think you're on over there, Tyler?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's been a fun week. Started off the week on Monday against Bearden. That was a pretty tight game, but we prevailed. Had another game on Wednesday against West, and also prevailed in that one. So, but this is the marquee matchup, I believe, of the week for sure. It's another district game. The Govs are trying to have a chance to go 3-1 in the district, and we're excited for the game. So, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with game action.
Now batting for Maryville, number 4, Josh Seiler.
So here we are. We're back here for the first top of the first inning. We got Avery Crabtree on the mound, and his first batter he's going to be facing is it's going to be Josh Seiler, number 4. After Seiler, you're going to have Justin Millsaps batting second, Riley Orr batting third, Daniel Hughes, Brady Powell, Isaiah French, Tyler White, DJ Burks, Brody McMurray, and Brock Garner will round out the lineup for the Maryville Rebels.
And we have a 1-1 count after that foul ball. Went over the right grandstands.
And on the defensive side of the field, we've got Colby Abbott. Now, this is also the order of their lineup as well. You got Colby Abbott playing second, Brody Kirkland in left field. Will Vance going to be DH tonight as we have a shot up the short. It was mishandled on one end. It's a little low. You kind of feel like that one should have been called.
Now batting for Maryville, number 6,
It's always tough as a first baseman to dig those out. You're supposed to. You hardly ever get the credit, but you can make the infield look like stars when you grab them.
Well, Justin gathered that pretty good. It's kind of low.
Yeah.
Pretty hard.
Patterson reached for it. He just couldn't quite
yeah,
get it.
The throw was just a little, like you said, underthrown.
So we got Guy at first. Justin Millsaps up to bat. I'm going to finish out the lineup here. You had Will Vance at DH. You have Brandon Coggin playing third. Trevor Hewlin, catcher.
You don't have the right lineup.
I don't.
Nope, this is
look
it.
at the wrong one. Oh, doggone it. Well, let's start over here in a second.
That was West. That was the Wednesday lineup.
Yeah, that's right. I got them mixed up. Got to pop up to center. Looks like it's going to be handled. Joe gets it in.
1 down.
Let me start this over again. You got Colby Abbott at second, Brody Kirkland in left field, Will Vance at right field, not DH. Then you have Brandon Coggin playing third, Hewlin's playing catcher, Justin Bell at shortstop, Jacob Patterson at first, Trent Reardon will be DHing, and Joe Matasoyan will be at center field. And, it's Avery on the mound, as we already said. So Nice comebacker.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
he overthrows second.
Richard, he might have slipped right there because we know the dirt is a little wet.
Yeah, that's a rough
Now
one
batting for the
because that's at
Rebels,
least
number 11,
an
Daniel
easy
Hughes.
out at second. If he,
I honestly think I had to take my headset off, but I honestly think that's what happened because he kind of slipped and it went high and right.
Well, the ball tailed on him too.
Yeah.
But that's not. You know, he got the pitch that he threw the pitch he wanted. He got the action that he needed with the comebacker to get out of the inning or at least get the one out. That's always a. It's not always a. It's not a good thing. That's what I'm trying to get out of my mouth here. Who's at the bat? I don't know the. Who's at bat right now?
11 Hughes.
Okay, Daniel Hughes. Okay.
And I mean, Richard, you could argue we should be in the middle of the first right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so.
Well, our scoreboard is still messing up in the first, so it looks like we're in the bottom of the first again. So, again.
We still don't know what the cause of that is.
So, if the scoreboard's off, it's something's happening between the connection of the scoreboard and our program that reads it. So, we'll try to keep you apprised of that and let you know. All right, we got a 1-1 count. I will say this. I'm looking forward to actually looking at the scoreboard today, regardless of what happens.
Yes, because we have actually, technically we have 12 new panels because we had the top of the first and the top of the second already done.
Right.
But today they came in and they put the rest of the panels in. So the first 7 innings on both teams now is going to be very lit up.
Yeah, that's been a problem if you've been here at the games. As we go, it'll pop up again to Joe. See a little bit in the sun. Oh, there's that sun popping up again.
Yep.
Because Job's a sure-handed fielder.
It's going to be 1-0 Maryville.
I mean, that's basically an error, but it's a tough error to take. You could see him struggling before the ball even got to him. He couldn't. His feet were moving. You could tell he was looking uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He may have just looking right into the sun. The thing about that goes on both sides of the ball, so both sides of the diamond. You've got Maryville's going to deal with it as well.
Yeah.
It'll be a problem or an issue throughout the night as it settles.
Richard Avery's not afraid to attack tonight. He's throwing right down the middle pretty much.
Oh yeah, to me that's what pitching's about, is not being afraid to get a hit, have a hit off of you, throw strikes, get ahead in the count.
Oh.
But not hit somebody. So it's amazing how this game goes because, like I said, you get that comebacker, and you could have possibly gotten out of it. Instead, you didn't get an out.
Yeah,
and,
that's huge.
Get an
right
error,
now.
you get a run. Now you hit a person.
Well, and you had the first, the first. It was Siler, remember?
Right.
So I mean, that's at most 3
Yeah,
outs.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Would have easily been in the bottom of the first, like our scoreboard currently says.
He called that one high. Okay, called that one a strike.
I'm not too concerned about it though right now. I think Avery's a good pitcher. He's throwing strikes. I mean, he hit the one batter, but he's throwing strikes. He's got to settle down.
There you go.
If you can get out of this with one run, you got to score one to win anyway. That's always been my approach to this. So 1 run never matters to me because you got to at least score 1 anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I know what you mean. If you can't win unless if you finish with 0 runs, you weren't going to win anyway. You could have got beat by 100.
So in my mind, if you score 1, especially if you're the home team, foul ball. Especially if you're the home team, if you think of it from that direction, it's you haven't had your chance to bat yet.
Yeah.
So you can't get all upset with a 1 run in the first inning because you haven't even had your chance yet. Now, obviously, you'd rather them not score. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but that's just always my crazy thoughts on this is
That's high.
giving
3-2
up one
count.
run is not a big deal. 3-2.
Don't need to walk him here because if you walk him, that's a run.
Yeah, this is a big pitch here. I bet Avery throws it to where he can hit it. That's a nice pitch.
And
I
French
think
didn't
you had
swing.
I think you had a batter that wanted to walk.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 28, Tyler White.
Tyler White's up to bat. First pitch, right down the middle. It's covered by Patterson, and I would say that's a good inning. Considering all the circumstances, they got out of it, had bases loaded with one out, and only gave up one run. And I saw the Maryville coach give a little lip to the umpire. I guess he didn't like that pitch on the outside. We'll take a break, and we'll be back in the bottom of the first.
Now batting for William Blount, number 2, Colby Abbott.
Welcome back to the bottom of the first. Maryville leads 1-0. We got Brock Gardner on the mound. Gardner or Garner? I think it's Garner.
It's Garner.
Yeah. And he leads off with strike one on that corner. That's that same pitch that they got on the other side. That Avery got to get that strikeout with. Kobe hits it to right field. That looks like it could possibly get down, and he's definitely going to be a double. He is going to hang there at 2. Nice shot. Good start. And that's going to bring up Rhodey Kirkland. Rhodey Kirkland had a 2-run homer in the first inning, I believe,
Now batting
of
for
the
the
West
Cubs,
game.
number 6, Rhodey Kirkland.
Let's see if he can get us on the board in the first inning today as well. Garner's looking at his pitching card.
I just told David, I said, maybe he can hit a homer right here.
He tries to start off with a breaking pitch and hung it up a little high. Got a 1-0 count.
got Vance on deck. He's batting third tonight.
So from the first two games, the one thing I've noticed is the helps kind of come from all over the lineup. So they seem to pick each other up when one group is not hitting well, then the other one has been. So hopefully that'll be the case tonight. Maybe we can get them all hitting today. Those definitely make for more fun games for sure. 1-1 count, and he holds him back at second. Swing and a miss by Kirkland. Kind of an outside pitch. May have been a little high. Gunner's ahead in the count, 1-2.
Yeah, they're not having him bunt here, Richard. I didn't think about that. Again, nobody's covering that, so.
Yeah, that's one of those that, the runner can take advantage of if they can feel the shortstop behind them a little bit. Got him on an outside pitch. Rhodey chased that one. That's kind of what happens when you get down 1-2, though. You got to protect. Brings up Will Vance. I think he had a couple hits in the Bearden game. Drove in some runs. Let's see if he can help us get on the board today.
Wow.
Curveball for strike one. That was inside. It was on the inside corner. I'll give it that. It's the first time we've seen really anything inside so far. May have fooled the umpire on that one. It looked a lot outside to me. Throw to second.
That time they covered it, but didn't get the out.
I remember this from last year. This is if you're a Maryville fan. Sorry to say this, but I'm not a fan of the calling out numbers and pulling a card out of your back pocket and looking at it and going, well, what's you watch him. He's doing it every play. I understand why they're doing it. I just doesn't mean I have to like it. Foul ball, 1-2. It definitely takes that extra little bit over the course of 7 innings pitching with them checking their wallet. That's what it looks like every pitch. All right, because they got to pull it out, they got to look at it, they got to put it in the back pocket. Outside pitch.
And Colby's going to get to third.
Yeah.
Good sequence of events there for William Blount.
Well, they say there's actually a number. I need to look that up too. A number of ways to score from third. Like let's just say there's a whole bunch of ways to score from third. So you're always better at being at third than second, right? Pass ball, wild pitch, bunt, and nice catch by the third baseman, Justin Millsaps. Good effort.
Now batting for William Blount, number 35, Brandon Coggin.
Got a bird down here again.
Yeah, you may see the birds tend to like it up here.
Well, now we're gonna have to deal with wasps because it's warming up. It's getting later in the year.
Yeah, the thing you have to watch when you're coming up the press box is you just got to look up the stairs. If they're going to be somewhere, they're usually in the stairs. So make sure that first trip up the stairs you take a look, because I've definitely run into them before.
We do have some spray back there.
All right, swing and a miss by Coggin. You got 1-1. Really would like to get that runner from third home, tie this thing up.
Yeah.
Give me that one run that I was talking about earlier. Just missed that one with timing there. Joyner's got him in the hole 1-2. He's going to have to protect the plate here. Looking for that outside pitch probably.
Good eye there to not swing.
Intended to be up outside, and he threw it a little high. I wouldn't be surprised to see that inside curveball right here. Or an outside pitch, short strike. You got to be more protective right there. So that ends the bottom of the first, end of the first inning. We will take a break. The Maryville Rebels lead 1-0.
Now batting for Maryville, number 1, DJ Burks.
And here we are in the top of the second inning. DJ Burks is up to bat. Tyler and I were just talking in between innings. We were just saying that we wonder how good of a baseball player he is. If he's anywhere near as good of a football player he is, that's he's going to be a good baseball player. I can't even talk today. But anyway, I know he's already had some offers from quite a few D1 schools. I wouldn't be surprised if he started getting, as he looks like he pops up. Nope. Coggins trying to find it. And again, looking at him, that sun's pretty tough. Good job by Coggin fighting through it and getting it. But
now batting for the Rebels, number 8, Brody McMurray.
Anyway, with Burks, I do expect him to probably get some higher, let's say, FBS offers.
Yeah.
Maybe in Power 5. He could pull off a Power 5, in my opinion. This is McMurray.
Yep.
Batting second here.
Honestly, now, group of 5, is not that bad, really. I mean, you've got teams like Coastal.
Oh, yeah.
You've got teams like UCF, even.
Right.
Who else am I? Well, BYU's an independent. But
Is Liberty in that?
Liberty is a group of 5, yes.
Yeah, Liberty. Goodness gracious, what kind of year they had. And Coastal, really. Has got a hit up the middle. McMurray just outside the reach of Abbott's glove. It's short. Yeah.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 4, Josh Seiler.
Kind of going back to Coastal. I know this is baseball, talking a little football in the middle of the. Got to talk a little football, right?
Yeah.
With Coastal, they have like a really good marketing campaign.
Oh, yeah.
Playing at the beach. It definitely works.
Mm-hmm. Recruits, like, I mean, they some of them would love to go there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of, like, I mean, if you're not, like Alabama level.
Right,
if
it's
you're
kind
not
of
Power 5 level, it's kind of that step down where, I want to go there because I want to play at, Conway.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's kind of the way they're positioning themselves. They're positioning themselves as your first choice below the Power 5.
Yeah.
Because just the way it works out, the idea of playing at the beach is kind of a big draw. To me, I just think hot.
Yeah. I mean, Jamie Chadwell.
Got a 1-2.
Jamie Chadwell seems like a pretty likable guy too.
Yeah. And wow, you got Liberty doing well. I'm not really surprised that Freeze is back there, but
well,
he's definitely turning around.
And they had that big bowl game. Liberty won, actually.
2-2 count. Ball's outside. Yeah, against. Yeah, that was
Coastal,
That's probably the best game.
That was probably. I think it's the best bowl game of the year. Probably.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Comes a 2-2. Hit up the short. Good play. Good candidate for a double play if he can turn it. And good stretching. Good throw and stretch. And that ends the top of the second. No runs. You got a 1-0 lead. Maryville will be back in the bottom of the second. Here we are, the bottom of the second. Trevor Euland's up the bat. He's going to see if we can get something
Now
rolling here.
for the Governors, number 38, Trevor Euland.
They're staring at each other. Good pitch. Brock
had a lot of
Warner's
movement.
not afraid to throw that breaking pitch in the that's really the kind of the sign, in my opinion, kind of at the high school level, is when your pitchers are able to feel confident throwing those breaking pitches on any count. In lower leagues, you'll see them like they'll wait until they're up 0-2 or whatever, but not being afraid to throw it on 0-0 is shows a sign of confidence in his pitches. And that also tells the batter he can throw it any time. So, when you got a pitcher that's afraid to throw it, I guarantee you the batters know it, and they know when to look for it. But when you're throwing it in that first or second pitch, it can really get those batters off balance.
Mm.
1-2 count as Hewlin fouls it off to stay alive.
Staying alive.
Sing some more for us there, Tyler.
No.
I bet if you sing it, YouTube won't copyright it.
No, I don't think I sound like the Bee Gees that much.
That's a strike. So the Governor's got to get used to that outside pitch, and hopefully they're talking to each other and telling each other to be looking out for it.
Now batting for William Blount, number 15, Justin Bell.
Justin Bell had a good game on Wednesday. He had I think it was a 2-run shot in the 6th inning to put was that the go-ahead? That was a 2-run homer to put us. No, it was we were up by 1, and it kind of just put the game out of reach. But he hit it line drive over the scoreboard. He's quickly down 0-2 now, though, to Garner. Not sure he.
It's on.
Not sure how he held up on that one. Not sure how he held up on that one. You got 1 out, 1-2 pitch.
That's foul.
Now that's a ball, but that's what you got to do. He was protecting the plate. It was 1-2. It was on the line, and Avery did the right thing by. I mean, not Avery. Justin did the right thing by putting a bat on it and just staying alive again. And that's what happens when you get used to it. Is you get to where you can hit a double over the right fielder. If they're going to throw it outside, you got to learn how to hit it outside. That was a very good at bat.
Now batting for the Governors, number 31, Jacob Patterson.
Textbook at bat for Bell. So we got a runner at second, 1 out. Patterson's at the plate. Bell's got some speed, I believe. So
still kind of getting used to this whole PA and announcing.
Tyler has to go mute himself basically in between. He's doing good though. Chris Bales I think will be joining us next week. I think we only have 1 home game next week. I think we have some JV.
Yes, I think we play Farragut here on Monday.
I can't remember who it was. We'll be. My plan here with the network here is we're going to try to broadcast, with audio and stuff, all the varsity games, but if it works out, we're going to try to show the JV games, at least, show the same little screen and the scoreboard, and we'll be able to hear it through the ambient sounds of the park. That's kind of our hope. And also, there's a weekend game tomorrow. They've moved that time to 11 a.m. Do you know that, Tyler?
Yes.
They were looking at the weather. I think that's White County game. Was it White County?
Mm-hmm.
I think that game was originally scheduled at 1. Justin Bell goes towards third. He's got to turn around. He's got to see where it is. And he gets back to second. He was about 2 steps from third on that one. We are getting a little bit cloudy now. A little bit, a few clouds. That'll help out the fielders. As Reardon comes up to bat with 2 outs and a guy at second.
Oh,
that was a
that one was
nice.
close.
That was a nice move. Good job by Bell, knowing his limits, getting back in time.
And you know, Bell's just a sophomore, but he's already a pretty good player on this team.
He runs. He takes off going to third. It's got to be a quick move. He's going to be safe. Bell goes all the way home on that.
And
slow
that's
roller,
huge right there.
Slow roller, and it's extra slow today. I was walking out on the turf before the game, and it is a little bit wet in the infield. So those balls are not going to go as fast as they normally do. You got Joe Matassian at the plate, and got a tie game, 1-1 on this attempted steal by Bell. They got him to third in the slow roller, which allowed Bell to score. Good base running.
That hit him.
And Joe gets hit. I wonder if that was in his wallet.
Now batting for the Govs, number 2, Colby Abbott.
That brings up the top of the lineup here with 2 outs, 2 on. Again, we don't have a score. I know he was on base in the first inning, but I can't remember if it was a hit or not.
Colby?
Yeah.
He had a double.
That's right, he had a double. You're right.
Game.
You're right.
Yeah, we're back at the top of the lineup. Pretty good pitch right there, but just a little low and out. Probably just a little low.
He was hunting that corner.
Yeah, it was on the corner. He threw one. I didn't have my headset on, but I think it was Patterson he was hitting earlier, and I thought there was one I thought for sure was a ball. It was pretty low, but he called it a strike. It was one of those. And
Another
that one,
outside pitch.
Yeah, Riley grabs it. So 2-0 Richard. Probably thinking throw something over the plate here for Garner.
Yeah, he's going to have to throw it definitely. Start looking for a strike.
Yep, that one he threw over the plate. He didn't throw it at the corner that time.
Yep, Colby fouls it back. He was on it timing-wise. 2-1's your count. 2 on base and 2 outs, and the score is 1-1. Garner coming with the 2-1 pitch here. Looks back at second. He finds a corner for that strike on that breaking ball.
We've got quite the crowd here tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty packed.
Yeah.
everybody's wanting to get out on this beautiful day, especially after the rain yesterday. He had to go for that to try to stay alive. Garner gets out of it. It's 1-1, and we will be back with you at the top of the third inning. Welcome back to Charlie Puello Field, where Maryville and William Blount tied 1-1. Justin Millsap's at the plate, Avery Crabtree on the mound, and he throws low and outside on the first pitch to Millsaps. Millsaps had a good play third earlier. He had to run in and dive for that foul ball. So we're in that time of day. If you can watch Avery here, it's hard to see the ball when it's come back at him. Two one. You can see the difference, Tyler, what I was talking about. Avery, he'll get the ball, get the sign, throw it.
Yeah.
And
doesn't take near as long either.
Right, because he's not checking for money in his wallet. And so, again, I'm having fun with that. That's just me. It's nothing against Maryville when I say that. It's just I'm just not a fan of it. As Avery strikes him out, swinging. Good start to the bottom of the third.
Number 9, Riley Orr.
On the top of the third. Oh yeah, yeah. Mr. Kirkland was talking about how the reason behind it is, they're changing the numbers, so when they do call them, somebody can't pick them up.
Yeah.
But
make sure we have no Bill Belichick's on the opposing coaching staff.
Yeah. Well, they haven't seen our hidden cameras back there that that we have in on the catcher.
Of course, we're kidding for obvious reasons.
Or are we? Well, if they want to go look in their dugout, they could tell that there's absolutely no video in there.
Might find a couple of sunflower seeds, but that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Now, if they start banging on trash cans around here, I have nothing to do with that.
I do need to have the sound effects for fouls that go behind us, hitting cars.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to add that. Add that to my list.
You're probably going to need to get an iPad to pull that one off.
No, I can put it on That's real easy. I can just put it right on my
We're having a
app.
technical conversation here,
Yeah.
but they actually have a baseball app.
I
for
have
this
the
company.
walk-up songs app.
Yeah, they have it to where I think there's a way you can actually do the sounds on that too. Crabtree lets that one get away. Couldn't quite find the plate.
Number 11, Daniel Hughes.
So 1 on, 1 out, Hughes at the plate. So far, I mean, I know this is just the 3rd inning, but, you know, Avery had a good 2nd inning. He's thrown strikes pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
He had a hits batsman earlier, but for the most part, he's been around the plate like you want him to be. That's a shot down the left field line. It's out of play, though.
Yeah. Fortunately, it didn't go over the wall there. Because if it did, I had a chance at hitting somebody's car.
Yeah. Now, no offense to the other players at Maryville, but I think Maryville, this is probably their, I would call this their ace pitcher that's batting right now. I think he had pitched earlier in the week, though. So I'm not sure he would have been available for this game. But he's definitely a very good pitcher. A 1 count. Runner's going. Euland throws it. He's safe. It was the throw was just a little bit short, so Colby had to come out.
It kind of curved just a little too much, but
yeah. Usually at second, you try to wait as long as you can at second, but he had to come out to get the ball. You know, the perfect throw allows the second baseman just to stay there. But when he has to come up forward, takes it out of whack.
2-1.
Two 2-1 count to Hughes. The guy's now at second. Fouls it off. So far, a good game. Runners trying to steal third, and ball's in the dirt, so he safely gets there without a throw.
Richard, they had to do a lot to this field today to even get this game to happen.
Yeah, I wonder how many pounds or even tons or whatever of sand or whatever they have to put on it nowadays. But something that I was telling Coach Patterson earlier, as Hughes pops it to center, Job's going to definitely throw it home. Might as well. It's not going to be there, but the Rebels go up 2-1, and they earned that one.
For Maryville, number 5, Brady Powell.
They earned and manufactured that run. They stole second, stole third at opportune times, and gave them a chance with a pop-up to go ahead.
Just a little low.
One 1-0 count. Nice pitch. A bit low and away, but called for a strike. There's that corner. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. This is one of those times he didn't. Comes a 2-1 pitch. Another pop-up. Colby's got this one. And gave up a run. 2-1 Rebels. We'll see what we can do in the bottom of the third to see if we can even it back up, maybe go ahead. See you then.
Now
Welcome back.
batting for the Governors, number 6, Rody Kirkland.
Bottom of third, Kirkland's up to bat. He had a, did he get a, what did he do? Again, I can't remember. I think he hit a single?
Earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, he struck out.
Okay, that's right.
And Richard, now our scoreboard's fixed. Now it's bottom. It says bottom of the third.
Yeah, it's the top. I think it's the top of the first that was giving us the trouble. For the last 2 nights, that's been the problem that we've been doing this, and then it seems to be fine the rest of the time through. 1-1 count to Kirkland.
Inside corner, called a ball.
So you're talking about the rain earlier. I know
Yeah.
Wednesday we were talking. We didn't even know if we'd have a game here today, and then everything kind of went below us down in Chattanooga. But that's a shot. That's got a chance. It's got more than a chance. It's another homer for Rody Kirkland, second of the week. I don't know if he's hitting any more the rest of the year. Nice little trot. Go 2-2 as the Govs come out to join him.
Single home run by Rody Kirkland. Now batting for William Blount, number 21, Will Vance.
Kirkland's going to have to learn how to hit those to left field so we don't lose so many balls in the woods. Because I'm not sure you find those balls over in right field.
They actually did find it the other night.
Did they? Somebody's digging up. They may not find it tonight, because I guarantee it's soaking wet back there and in the mud.
Well, Justin hit his over the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
The other night.
Right.
They found it. It hit the parking lot and it rolled all the way to like the grass. It probably was 100 feet behind the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, that one in golf would have been a line drive shot too. Like it's one that just rolls forever. Vance is at the plate. 1-1 count. Garner is now also working in that sun now. He's having trouble finding that outside. He's desperately hunting it, but he's not seeing it.
Got Coggins on deck.
That's going to be right center. It's going to be out. The Governors definitely seem to be a little bit more comfortable looking at the plate.
Now batting for the Governors, number 35, Brandon Coggin.
You start to wonder if they've kind of figured out Garner's plan here, kind of hanging around those edges. Earlier they were letting those pitches go a lot of times for a strike. Garner's definitely having trouble getting that breaking ball now in for that strike. Coggin fouls it out of play. One to Coggin. Governors tied it up on a Rhodey Kirkland homer to lead off this inning. Coggin swings through that for 1-2. Yeah, I could see a curve for here. He's got me twice on that, though, tonight. Usually I feel like I'm pretty good about guessing, but he's gotten me twice tonight on that.
Now batting for the Governors, number 38, Trevor Hewlin.
Hewlin's up to bat. It's 2-2 in the bottom of the third. 2 outs. Comes the pitch. He was cutting. His mind had that one going over the workout facility for the football team. Instead, it went about 3 feet behind him to the catcher's mitt.
Trevor's been in just a little bit of a slump just to start the year.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about baseball.
You can get in slumps pretty easily.
Yeah. I'd argue the worst time to have a slump is at the beginning of the season too. It just is. Like because as much as people don't want to look at numbers, it's hard to see those really low numbers on the front end of the season. Where if you were to have a good start to the season and have a little slump in the middle, your numbers fall back to a not too bad of a batting average. But when it's at the first of the season, it can be a little bit frustrating. I don't even know what Hewlin's numbers are. I just, in general, early in the season, it's more frustrating as a player. Hewlin's definitely a good hitter, so I'm not worried about him at all.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know what he did the week before. All I've got to go on is this week. Actually, I think he had a good hit, and you see what I'm saying? The ball went right past the pitcher. He couldn't see it on the throw back.
Now batting for the Governors, number 15, Justin Bell.
Josh Moore's coming in to run for Hewlin. Pretty sure he had a hit in the West game, or the Bearden game. So maybe we were making more of it than was really the case. Again, without stats, it's kind of hard to remember a lot of this stuff. So we have a conversation on the mound here. You got 2 outs. Got to be careful with Bell. He's got some pop. Got some good baseball smarts. Oh, count. That's definitely a hanger up there. No count. Moore's at first. Pinch runner for Hewlin. Courtesy runner for Hewlin. Hewlin's still in the game. They do that for catchers.
I'm starting to smell popcorn, Richard.
There's a shot up the middle. It's covered by the shortstop, and they get out of the inning 2-2. So Governors tie the game with the Kirkland homer, and we're back where we started, tied up, going into the top of the 4th. We'll be back in a minute. Here we are in the top of the 4th. Crabtree's on the mound still, 2-2 game. And I'm not sure who's at bat. I wasn't able to catch it.
I think it was the ball. I think he called it the ball.
Who's at bat?
French.
French. Isaiah French?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see, it's well, that
apparently,
was, yeah, it
we
was.
missed a count. It was
Yeah.
apparently it was 0-2 on that one. So strikeout, And
Now batting for the Rebels,
unfortunately,
number 28, Tyler White.
unprofessionally, I just got a phone call in the middle of this, the middle of the inning. I was having to rush off, and so I barely could pay attention. But here we are. It's 2-2 in the top of the fourth. 1 out as French strike. He struck out on 3 pitches. That ball's in play. If Coggin can, he throws it way over the first baseman's head.
I knew he threw it too hard as soon as he wound up.
Yep. He had to be quick. He didn't have time to gather himself. So.
Burks.
Richard, you just got a little amped up on that one.
Yeah, I mean, this is, like I said, that infield's wet. And so those balls don't travel as far as normal. And so you can throw off your timing when you're expecting. You see a ball coming off the bat, and it doesn't get to you as fast as you normally would see it. So then he hurries himself up and throws it over first baseman's head. Wasn't guaranteed he would have even had the. Wasn't a guarantee that he even would have had the out. Luckily, the runner didn't advance to second to cause even more trouble. So we have 0-1 count to Burks as he ducks. I guess no one's telling him to wear it. They may be afraid to tell him to wear it. So, I like. Burks tries to lay down a bunt. It's now 1-2 with a runner on first in a tie ball game here in the top of the fourth inning. Crabtree's been doing pretty well on the mound. Pitch on the outside. That's been a 50-50 ball all night. Two count. He pops it straight back. It's out of play. May hit our press box, and it didn't. It's always fun when it does. It's really loud. Crabtree gets settled in again. 2-2 pitch. Looks back at first. Runner's not looking like he's going anywhere. No delivery. Foul ball.
That one hit him.
So at one point, Burks was a quarterback. Did you know that, Tyler? Burks was a quarterback in middle school.
That's right.
And I'm not sure if he's played any just as in special situations at Maryville or not. But he's just a talented player. Strikes out here, and the throw down to first is not back, and the runner's not. He is. He's not going to advance to second on that.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 8, Brody McMurray.
Good throw would have had him there. So 2 outs.
It's right here.
1 on.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's just I don't want to deal with it. It's not right here.
Crabtree delivers it. Shots to center field. Job stumbles a little bit, but he recovers, and we get out of this inning. Score still 2-2. We're coming back up to bat in the bottom of the fourth. See if we can take the lead on this one. We'll be back shortly. Here we are in the bottom of the fourth inning. Patterson's up to plate. Both pitchers are still in the game. 2-2 game. First pitch is a ball. Shadow's just now getting to about the pitcher, to the right of the pitcher. Give it another 5-10 minutes, and the infield will no longer have to deal as much with the sun. As we get later in the season, the time that we start the games will start adjusting, and that sun will not be as big of an issue.
Oh, that was inside.
And a 1-2 count to Patterson. So if you notice, they don't check their pockets with no runners. They only do it when there's runners on base. Oh, slow roller, having a little trouble digging it out. Well, he did not trouble digging it out, but the throw was low and the first baseman got it for the out. Reardon's up to bat.
Now batting for the Governors, number 29, Trent Reardon.
This is Reardon's second bat of the day. I don't think he's batted this week, as far as I know. Up until today, is DH. As he takes ball one out, 2-2 game. Comes the 1-0 pitch. Fouls it out of play on the right side. So far, a good game. Actually, we've had some good games to watch pitching-wise all week. Like, we haven't had any blowouts on either side. You know, those blowouts are fun for the winning team, but they can also make for a longer game. all the action and all the pitching change and all that. These games have gone pretty quick because our pitchers have made it to the 4th and 5th innings on both sides. And honestly, it makes it for a nice game. Garner goes 2-2 to Reardon. There's 1 out. Comes a 2-2 pitch. Ball high and inside. Got a 3-2 count. We actually haven't had many 3-2 counts today on either side of the ball or the mound, diamond, whatever you want to call it, dugouts. We'll try another high pitch, it looks like. And he got him on the corner. Kind of that same pitch that's claimed a lot of lives tonight. And that's going to bring up Joe Matisian.
Now batting for the Governors, number 27, Job Matosian.
First pitch popped up behind the netting here.
We talked about Trevor earlier being in a little bit of a slump to open the year. Job has been in, I would say, a mini slump.
Yeah, I mean he's still gotten hits, but
yeah,
it hasn't been the hard hits that you're accustomed. Or not even the home runs, but just the harder shots that you're accustomed to with him hitting.
Yeah.
So, but he's got enough speed he can actually get on base with some hits that other people might not. He's down 0-2 on this one. Outside pitch.
Well, he told me he's been, when he does put a good swing on it, he doesn't get, the contact right, or,
right. He just the timing's off.
He can't put the two together.
Yeah. Yeah, 0-2 curveball that he found on the corner. That takes us to the top of the 5th, and 2-2 game. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back to Charlie Puello Field. Top of the 5th inning. Josh Seiler, their leadoff man, is leading off this inning. First pitch strike. As I said earlier, both pitchers are still having success for the most part. Another nice pitch. Quickly down 0-2. Little inside.
Good thing it didn't hit him, because you
Yeah,
never
you would-
want to hit a batter when it's 0-2.
No, you don't want to give it up like that. And he didn't. He was able to hang in there. But the batter was able to get out of the way. He probably shouldn't have, though. He threw it in there again. He didn't move that time, though. He was 2-2. I actually like the fact that he's trying to throw him inside on the 0-2 count, because everybody else tried to throw you outside. He couldn't quite get it. Couldn't get the pitch where he wanted it. And he did it again, jammed him. That's what he was trying to do with the 2 previous pitches. That gets the out.
Down.
Pop up the
Now
cog in
batting for
there.
Maryville, number 6, Justin Millsaps.
Millsaps is up the bat. I don't know if his dad's listening or not, but Justin, throughout my Little League coaching, was one of my favorite players over the years. Just he's a dirt dog. He loves the game, loves to get dirty, and pretty heady player. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him if he wants it, which I'm sure he does. But as he takes one to the back.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 9, Riley Orr.
And that doesn't surprise me that Millsaps got hit, because I've seen him get hit a bunch of times in the past. He's like I said, he's just a dog. He's not really getting hit doesn't bother him a bit. That's a shot to left field. It's home run. The Rebels go up 4-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. Wasn't quite a no-doubter, but it was close to a no-doubter. Maybe that was Riley. Was that Riley Orr? Orr's another one of those players that just loves the game. So Patterson comes out to visit Crabtree. Have a little conversation here on the mound. I guess he's just telling them to bear down. Let's get these outs and get out of this inning.
Now batting for Maryville, number 11, Daniel Hughes.
Hughes is at the plate, starting with a fresh slate. Nobody on the bags. Got one out. 4-2 game. Strike one inside. Crabtree's not afraid to throw it inside. Ultimately, that'd be a good thing for him going forward. I love pitchers that aren't afraid of the inside pitch and try to use it. Here comes a 2-1 pitch. Right down the middle, but low apparently. So 3-1. That was a tempting pitch, at least, and the batter didn't go for it. Crabtree walks him on a 3-1 count. Here comes Coach Young. I believe he looks like he will be done for the evening. Not a bad outing. That last batter got him, though, or the previous next to last batter, or took him deep, but actually a pretty good outing. Govs need to get it done in the bottom of the fifth to tie this thing back up. We have a pitch and change, and we'll be back in a moment. Okay, here we are. Still top of the fifth. We got one out. Got a runner at first. Crabtree was relieved by Brandon Coggin. This is the second time we'll see him pitch this week. And he's going to be facing Brady Powell, number 5. I can't see it, I guess. Must be a low pitch. Looked like it was pretty good to me.
It looked good.
Yeah. That's another stickler of mine, personally, is when you get to the major leagues, I know this is not major leagues, but those major league pitchers live on the low pitches. Like, that's where you make your money, on the low pitches. If you can pitch the low pitch, then you can do well. But for some reason, just in my own watching of baseball games, it seems like umpires at lower level, or in high school and lower, hardly ever give the low pitch. To me, because as a coach, you teach pitching, you teach them to keep the ball down. But the umpires don't often give it to you, which is kind of frustrating. That's just my own opinion again. I would personally like to see, they give pitches on the corners, but they don't give it much on the line, on the lower portion of the strike zone as much. So Powell hits it up the middle and singles to first, moves the guy to second. Strike one on a foul. Out of play. Coggin looks the runner back, second. Two-run shot by Orr has really kind of changed the complexion of this game. But we still get our chance in the bottom of this inning. But it's crucial that we get out with just 2 runs. Coggin goes 0-2 to the batter. Two on, 1 out. 0-2 pitch coming up. Strike right down the middle. That's a big pitch. Brings up 2 outs.
Now batting for Maryville, number 28, Tyler White.
Tyler White's your batter. There's a big at bat here for both sides.
Yeah.
Nice pitch for strike one.
White kind of chased after that one.
Yep. It may have been a strike, I don't know, but it was definitely one that the batter didn't look comfortable swinging.
Mm-hmm. And looks like the pitcher no longer has to deal with sun.
Right. You still have center field dealing with it. Looks like right field is good. Left field very rarely ever has any issues out here. If I were an outfielder, I'd want to be left fielder for that very reason. Ball is hit to third. Just started to Reardon.
There you go.
All he's got to do is step on third, and Rebels get 2 to go up 4-2 in the top of the 5th. We'll see what the Governors should do on the bottom half, and we'll be back shortly.
Now batting for the Governors, number 2, Colby Abbott.
So here we are in the bottom of the 5th. We've got a new pitcher on the mound, Cade Batchelor, and the Governors have the top of their lineup. So it's a good opportunity to do a reset, see if we can get the bats going. 1-1. The 0-1 pitch was pretty much down the middle. Colby showed bunt. Outside pitch is on that same corner, though. One's your count. Nice movement on that ball. Started on the inside a little bit and moved out for a strike. Two count. Ball was on the outside. Nice one. It's tracked down, though. I think that's Burks in center. Nice hit, just not exactly.
Yeah, you at least got contact off that.
Good shot. Good play by Burks to quickly get over.
Now batting for the Governors, number 6, Rody Kirkland.
The thing about this game, a lot of these players have played with each other in travel ball and through the years. So as Rody hits another one up the middle, not the middle, between first and second. Got him a single. 1 on, 1 out with Vance up the plate.
Now batting for the Governors, number 21, Will Vance.
Let's see if Vance can help us along here. Got Coggin on deck. Outside pitch.
If you can, Richard, if you can make it to Bell this inning, if you can make it to Justin, he's 6th in the lineup.
Yeah.
I think you got a shot to at least tie it.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a chance. The tying runs at the plate right now, but I guess I should say you got a real good chance to take the lead if you make it to Justin.
Yeah, that usually means somebody's on base, and that was a high pitch. It's one of those that takes a little bit of patience to not swing at that one. Vance did a good job of holding back. 2-0 count. Hits it a little bit at the pitcher. Could be a double play. Safe at first. Vance ran it out. So that puts you 2 outs. Vance has replaced Kirkland at first.
Now batting for William Blount, number 35, Brandon Coggin.
Coggins at the plate. He's due. Yeah, that, I'm going to be honest, that was a borderline. That's one of those that has been close throughout the game, but he didn't call it on that one. That benefits us for sure, as you have a 1-0 count. Throw back to first. Nothing doing. One-0 count. Another outside pitch. Good job by Orr keeping it in front of him. 2-0 count. Throws back to first.
They're trying to pick Will off.
Yeah, I don't think Will's going anywhere right now.
No.
2 outs. He may fool me and take off on this pitch. I just don't see it happening. Fouled off by Coggin. 2-1.
Stay on it right here, kid. Let's go, 3-5. Hey, good cut, kids.
Fouled out of play on the right side. Brings the count to 2-2.
Let's go right here, 3-5.
High pitch, throw to first. And he gets past the first baseman. He could. No, he's only going to stay at second, but heads up play by Vance to get the second on that one. Let's see if that cost him a run, because now a hit can drive you in. Even a single could drive you in if it's properly placed. 3-2 count. Coggin can just put it in play. Something good could happen. Now he called time. He called time before the pitch. The umpire gave it to him. The umpire did call time. I'm not sure what they're arguing about. He completely called time.
Hey, this is you right here.
Yeah, there's really no argument here. I mean, now I probably had a.
Hey, let's go right here.
We probably had the better shot of anything. I saw his hand go up. It actually surprised me that Coggin was swinging the bat. Yeah, the confusion is that Coggin swung. Now Coggin may not have known that he actually got the time called, so that could have had something to do with it. Yeah, I mean it was a time swing, time or pitch was delivered.
You got it. You got it.
Either way, we're back here at 3-2. Got a 4-2 game in the bottom of the fifth. 1 on, 2 out. Runner at second. Vance is out there at second, and Coggin is trying to make his way into a hit. A hitter, a single or more. Walk doesn't hurt you, but I'm hoping he's looking to hit the ball. Hit it hard somewhere. Make something happen. Foul ball. Now there's a difference between hitting the ball hard and trying to hit a homer. In my opinion, your batter should always be up there looking to hit the ball hard. That doesn't mean like over swinging. It just means mentally you're not going to halfway swing. You're going to try to make hard contact on the ball. If that means hitting it hard wherever they pitch it, that's okay. Do something to help your team by putting the ball in play by hitting it hard. And that's what Coggin does. That's going to be a close one. I think DJ throws it home. It's nowhere close. Coggin goes to second. that's the least that you would hope for, is that we would get a run out of that situation. And like we said, a hit, even a single, could mean a run. That was basically a single, but he took second on the throw.
For the Governors, number 38, Trevor Euland.
Now we got we're back 4-3. Obviously it's better than 4-2, but it definitely is. It's more doable at 4-3, right?
Let's go, 3-8.
So nice work by Coggin to put it in play. Like I said, put it in play, make something happen, and a single could equal a run, and it did. This would be a good time for Euland's power to show up, and maybe dent a car out there in left field. Hope it's not somebody I know. Got delivery here. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Made my night. Mr. Crabtree, Danny, took care of me. I have like a minute and a half between innings to try to get something down there, and he hooked me up, so I thank him for that. 0-2 pitch. He caught it on the corner.
Yeah.
That's the pitch that's been uncallable from up here. Like you literally have to wait on the umpire to even guess.
Some of those he's called, some of them he's not called.
Yeah.
So.
And that one looked further out than some of the ones that I've seen him call ball. So I'm not getting on to the umpire. It's just the way it is, right? It's but from here, it's really hard to tell. You can't even guess what he's going to call. Like that one. That one didn't look much different than the pitch before.
That was the same pitch.
It may have been a little higher, but literally you have to wait before you can even guess what it is. Now, I don't know how Euland laid off that thing. Like, that's as a batter, you just got to strike on the outside corner. It's a little dangerous. He may have a better shot than I do at seeing it. So
Let's go, kid.
he's going to go outside again here. Oh, they may have him. They had him out. Coggin wandered a little bit too far off of second. Second baseman snuck in behind him.
Hey, let's go.
Euland will start afresh in the next inning, though, at the plate. Here we go to the top of the sixth. Score 4-3 Rebels. We got at least one run out of that one, so we chipped away at the 2-run lead. We'll see you in a couple minutes for the top of the seventh. Top of the sixth, I can't count.
Number 7, Colin Stokes.
Here we are on the top of the sixth. Coggin's on the mound. Got a new batter, Colin Stokes. A little shout out to the Stokes family. They're a good family. They're good friends of ours, and always like to see Colin play. I believe, I haven't talked to him recently, but I believe Collins, he kind of serves double duty as a catcher and pitches some.
Good pitch.
Oh, 2 count.
Let's go, 3-5, let's go, kid!
He hung back on that one. And that's what I'm used to seeing from Stokes. He just gets hits. Just over the years seeing him play. Doesn't surprise me.
For the Rebels, number 8, Brody McMurray.
Stokes will be replaced by DJ Burks at first. I'm wondering if that means that Stokes is in at catcher now. We don't know, but if he was replaced on the bases, that could be what's going on. Not 100% sure. But then again, I don't know the rules. I'm not sure how Burks could be running for him. I'm not sure. Again, rules are a little bit different than what I've only been watching Major League here recently, so I know they're different here, and that's hard to keep up with them. Kind of like the pitching rules the other night when I couldn't remember what to say on them. Now that's got a chance to get a. Oh, don't throw it.
And he
Bunt.
slipped. You saw that.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't throw it. I'm glad he didn't get too aggressive and throw that ball.
Now batting for Maryville, number 4, Josh Seiler.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see a mark where he actually slipped. Again, it's still wet out there. It doesn't look wet, but it's wet. It's the type of wet that it gets your shoes wet when you're walking in it. My guess is they'd like to move Burks to second on a steal. It's like Coggin threw an off-speed pitch for strike 1. Four-3 game. Top of the 6th inning. Burks is at first. 1 out. 0-1 pitch coming. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 2. It doesn't, whether you're Maryville or William Blount, it cracks me up to see these kids acting like they're surprised that he's called it on the outside corner. He's been calling it for 6 innings. If anything, you should be looking at yourself going, I knew that's coming. That's a nice. He threw a breaking pitch that the batter got a good hit off. I mean, actually hit it pretty good.
Now batting for the Rebels,
but it's for an
6,
out to center field.
Millsaps.
As Millsaps comes up to bat. 1 on, 2 outs, 4-3 game. I know Millsaps and Coggin have faced each other a bunch over the years. Millsaps, I think, was hit in the last at bat. This one that hit him right square in the back. A little low. Ball 1. Two outs. Coggin's done well since he's been in here. As he came in the 5th inning. in relief of Avery. Justin swings and fouls it off.
Let's go, Clark. Finish right here, kid.
Top of the 6th.
Go, Clark.
Really surprised Burks hasn't attempted to steal. Pitch on the outside. Nothing doing anywhere. 2-1 count. It's 2-1. Millsap swings and a miss. 2-2. It's another big at bat in the game, in my opinion. Get this out, you feel pretty good about going into the bottom of the 6th. That's a hit to left, and Joe makes a diving play.
Wow.
He supermans it for the out, and the Govs get out of the inning 4-3. I think Job slid about 5 yards after the catch.
That's one way to retire the side.
Yeah. So good job by Matosian. That was close to being right. It wasn't right. Here we go to the bottom of 6. We'll take a break. Be back shortly. Alrighty, Trevor Euland's back at the plate. He starts afresh after the throw out of Coggin at second base in the inning beforehand. Got a 4-3 game, bottom of the 6th inning. 1-0 count. Euland hits it at second. It's fielded cleanly. 1 down.
Now batting for William Blount, number 15, Justin Bell.
Bell's up to the bat.
Let's go, JB. Do something right here, kid.
1 down.
Let's go, 15.
Bell's looking to put it in play and see what happens here as he watches strike one.
Nobody calls it. Come on now. Go 1-5. Do something right here, kid.
We'll have the same dance going on here where you're going to try to hit the outside this hole at bat. And as long as you're swinging and missing at it, that's the right pitch. Or taking it for strikes.
Hey, wait on her right here.
Bell is quickly down 0-2.
Drive it, kid. Drive it. Hey, battle right here. Hey.
Outside pitch again.
Hey, you're not swinging, kid. Come on. Head up. Head up.
I need acknowledgement. If I got it, then tell me I got it. Then I'm balling out of control. Keep on receiving the scholarship.
This is going to bring up Patterson. You got
Now
2
batting
outs.
For the Govs, number 31, Jacob Patterson.
Hey, let's go 3-1.
2 outs with 2 quick outs to bring up Patterson. Pitcher's looking for his wallet again. He's trying to check out his driver's license, I guess, before this pitch.
Good eye, good eye.
And his driver's license said something about throwing it outside.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't think he'd have to pull out his wallet to know that. It's been happening like that all night. One 0 count. Now that was a strike.
Let's go, kid.
Looked a little high from my perspective,
Let's go,
but
31.
that's what we're here for, to argue.
Do something right here, kid. Hey, get a start.
If everybody agreed in sports, it wouldn't be any fun. Patterson's down 1-2.
Hey, come on, kid. You got it. Hey, it's you right here. Let's go. Hey, head on and drive it, kid.
Another beautiful night at the ballpark. Temperature's just right. It's not too hot. There's that outside pitch. That one was high as well. So.
Yeah, that one I can definitely see
Yeah.
him calling a ball.
It really has been 50-50 on most of them, though. Like, you really don't know what he's going to call. As a batter, you got to be really careful with him.
Yes, sir. Good night, kid. Hey, full right here, baby.
Patterson runs at 3-2.
Base hit ball 4.
Here we are in the bottom of the 6th. 4-3 game. 3-2 count. Payoff pitch coming. And that's a hit. Right field line. Patterson did what he needed to do. He saw the pitch on the outside and went and got it. Didn't watch it and hope. Good at bat there by Mr. Patterson.
Now batting for William Blount, number 29, Trent Reardon.
Did Reardon get a hit last at bat? Again, no score, so I can't. Maybe he
Last at
didn't.
bat, let's see, we had
I don't remember.
Come on, 29. Right here, kid.
I don't know.
As he takes strike one, a little in on the inside part of the plate.
Right here, kid. Let's go.
Pitcher asks for another ball. It's Cade Batchelor on the mound, looking at his visa. I guess he picks a number on that visa and decides which one to throw next.
See, he'll call that one a strike. He's been calling that one.
Yeah, even
A
that
lot.
one looked a little high myself. Even the crowd saying they've been calling that all night long, if you heard that. It's true, they have been. And basically a fastball in the same spot. Strikes Reardon out. That takes us to the top of the 7th inning. The score is 4-3 Rebels. We got one more chance if we can hold them here. And we will take a break and be back with you. Top of the 7th, Riley Orr's at the plate. He hit a 2-run homer in the 5th inning as he keeps it rolling as he gets past shortstop for a single. 1 pitch, 1 hit, 1 on base. Coggins still the pitcher.
Now batting for Maryville, number 11, Daniel Hughes.
Once again, it's a 4-3 game. The pitching has been okay tonight. It hasn't been. It's kind of like been the whole week. Both teams have only had 1 pitching change. Showing bunt.
Way to move, Trey. Way to move.
Hughes shows bunt. He goes all the way across the plate and kind of hinders Euland's chance to throw the ball. That's where you want to just kind of bully your way there as a catcher.
Hey, let's go, Cogs.
Again, I should probably be better on the rules, but if Euland throws that ball and he runs into Daniel Hughes, who's across the plate after a bunt attempt, I'm not sure that's legal. I'm not sure. I just don't know.
Hey, good pitch, Cogs. You got 2 on it, kid. Finish right here. Let's go.
Got an 0-2 count. I think Hughes thought it hit him. We're not sure if it did or not, but it's 0-2 regardless either way. Runner at first. Batter calls time. We'll get back in the box and start it again. Oh, 2 count. There's that pitch. To me, it was outside, but he's been calling some of them strikes. It's actually a good pitch, though, regardless. It's where you want to be. Throw a dart to that same place, and it'll be a strike. And he threw a dart to close to that same place, and it was a swinging strike. And that brings up that was the first out.
Rebels, number 5, Brady Powell.
Brady Powell is up to the plate. Tyler, can you tell me who's at first running for Orr? I think it's 35. I don't think it's 33. I think it's 35.
35. That would be Landon Dockery.
Okay, Landon Dockery, I believe, is running at first in place of the catcher Riley Orr. We forgot to mention that earlier when he got on base. Courtesy runner.
And if you weren't watching earlier, Garner started for Maryville on the mound, and Crabtree started for William Blount.
Oh, 1 count. Runner's going.
Get him.
He made it close.
That was really close.
I think he's hurt.
He's hurt.
It looks like Colby's swipe may have hit him in the face or something.
Yeah.
Nothing intentional there. It's just a normal play, but I think Colby got him across the face on that one. Trainers come out. We're going to take a quick little break, and we'll be back in a minute. It looks like the runner's okay. Colby, he did the right thing. He swiped hard like you're taught to do in hopes that you knock him off the bag. Tyler said it was pretty close, and I'm going to say that Colby's the one that made it close. The throw was to his right, but Colby did a great job of getting it across his body and swiping through to make it close. Definitely was close enough to make it exciting. 1-1 count. Runner at second now. 4-3 game. Top of the 7th. Coggin delivers a pitch. It's
straight over.
Swung and hit over. Out of play on the right side. Brady Powell is up to the bat. Got an 0-2 count. Coggin was a little bit hesitant to throw that one as the Colby was giving him the sign to throw it. Coggin steps back off again. 0-2 count. Let's focus on the batter. Let's get him out. That's a shot to left field. Easily brought in by Kirkland. My eyes are failing me. I can't see out there. Mr. Kirkland, I saw the long hair and I was guessing Rhodey. So little dig at Rhodey there. Yeah. That may be in the first play Rhodey's been involved in.
Well, Richard, I was thinking about that about right field too. I think we've had one ball hit over to right field, or have we had any? Have we had any?
I'm not sure we've had anything to right. Had a homer.
We had one. We had a
no, that was Kirkland.
We had a homer over
that
the fence over there behind Rhodey.
Yeah, he was involved by watching it go over. He should have climbed that fence. How tall is that fence? 20 feet? He could climb that. He's not playing hard enough. He's not jumping up on that fence to get that ball.
Well, Jub's the outfielder that's had the most action tonight.
Yeah, he's Supermaned it. He's almost stumbled and made a play. I didn't go out in the outfield. Like I said, I walked around the infield. I'm sure the outfield is just as wet. And I'd venture to say it's harder to run in the outfield because, I mean, on the infield you're running on that dirt that's had a better chance to dry and it's actually been worked up a little bit. But that outfield, not much you can do besides wait for it to dry out. So it doesn't surprise me that he slipped. Got an 0-1 count. Pitch is on its way. Batter cost time. I mean, if you remember, you had a couple slips in the infield too. You had Coggin slip it as a pitcher. He slipped over here on the left side of home plate earlier. Coach Young's done a great job with the field, though. It's beautiful right this time of year. There's a pitch, strike two. Coggins one pitch of getting out of this inning with no runs.
I tried to throw it low outside corner.
It wouldn't surprise anybody, would it? If they threw it outside.
That's exactly what he did.
Nice pitch. Coggins and he's. I hope you saw that on tape. That's how slippery it is. I think he's okay. Coggin was about to jump and hit the coach or something, do a little bump, and his feet came out from under and he took him out. Took out Coach Patterson. He was smiling when he got up. Anyway, we will be back for the bottom of the seventh. Hopefully we get 2 runs and get out of here with a win. Welcome back to Charlie Puello Field, bottom of the 7th.
Now batting for the Governors, number 27, Job Matosian.
We have Job Matasian at the plate. And it's a big at bat for him. Down 1 run. Guys checking his visa again. You'd think they'd know the first pitch they're going to throw. Joe stepped out a little bit on that one.
Yeah. It's hard to not swing at the outside corner, though. Because if you don't, you're just putting it in the hands of the ump tonight.
There's the pitch.
You know where he calls it. Hey, you know where he calls it. Battle right here.
0-2 count.
Let's go to 7 this shoe right here, kid. Find it right here. Hey, battle. Battle right here. Battle.
Threw it inside. They're asking if he went. He did not go.
I didn't think he did either. They're going to go.
He's already asked for the appeal.
Yeah.
What is else there for to ask
I don't know
for?
what else they can do, really.
He's already.
Yeah, no. That's not going to change anything.
Hey, let's go right here, 2-7. Let's go, kid.
I'm not quite sure what. I mean, I understand them saying, "Hey, he may have went," but
Yeah.
I'm not sure why the umpire has to go ask the guy when he's already asked for the appeal. Like, at that point, the call's over.
Yeah.
Let's go, 2-7. Make some right here, kid. Come on,
1-2
kid, let's
count.
go. Yes, sir.
Good job.
Trying to
of not
get him to
going
go
at
fishing.
that.
Yeah, he wanted to go fishing. Wanted Job to go fishing. I know Job likes fishing, but he
Yes.
didn't fish for that one.
Let's go, kid. Come on, Joe. It's you right here, kid. Come on.
I like to see Job go fishing for one right down the middle.
Let's go.
Another outside pitch.
Full count.
Once again, one of the few full counts we've seen on the mound by either side tonight.
Hey, base hit ball 4. Let's go. Battle.
Job's a dangerous runner if he gets on base, so way to hang in there.
No harm, no foul. As it goes
Actually,
foul.
it was a foul.
Yeah.
No harm, foul, no foul, or no foul, foul. That was a no foul, foul. Another 3-2 pitch. Outside. He earns the walk.
And the tying run is now on the back.
Now, that was outside, but low. He has not been calling the outside low one much.
Now batting for the Governors, number 2, Colby Abbott.
This is where you want to be in the game if
Yep.
you're down by 1 run.
You've got
You
a
got-
good runner on first.
And
you've
at top of the lineup.
Yep.
Yep. And if somehow Job can make it to second, I don't know if we'll try to bunt here or not. I'd be probably willing to take it till I saw a strike before I bunted.
Hey, let's go right here.
If you like it, hit it.
Oh. Hey,
He
good idea,
pushed
good
that
idea.
one. He was trying to push it down the first base line, but he literally pushed it. Like he had too much action with
Yeah.
his hands. Not a bad thought, though,
Go, go there.
because the third base, Millsaps is in on the third base corner. Throw back to first. That almost got away from him.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paige.
Job's fast enough where if it's a really bad throw, he can make it to second.
Right. He's going, and they're safe. Yes.
Wow.
He was safe. The Rebels don't like it, but from my vantage point, and I'm not trying to be a homer, to me it looked like he was
had to
clearly
come
safe.
off the bag a little bit.
Yeah.
That was not a good throw.
Again, I know that I'm supposed to be a homer, but I don't even
Yeah.
think that was a question. He was safe. I don't think the coach, Maryville coach, is not really giving up a big fight about it. Pitcher was asking what the count was. He wasn't sure, but I'm pretty sure it's 1-1. That was he's tried to bunt both, but he pulled one back. It stays out of play.
Squeaked foul, yep.
Yep.
That
He
was
would have been at
perfect
first.
bunt, yeah.
He would have been at first. Again, this is if you are bunting in this wet ground, this is the perfect weather not weather, but whatever I'm trying to terrain to have a little bit of wetness and the ball not go very far. So 1-2 count. I'm pretty sure we won't be seeing a bunt here. That's the general rule of thumb, because a bunt and a strike here is an out. It is an out, and it is a strike, but he was swinging. But although we got that out, Job was able to move over to second. Keeps him out of the double play.
Blount number 6, Rody Kirkland.
Kirkland's already had a homer tonight. 2 for the week. Wouldn't be a bad place to hit another one. I hope he's not thinking homer. I'm thinking he's thinking hit the ball hard and see what happens. But I'm a fan. I can hope he hits one. Why not?
any type of RBI would be good.
Yeah.
That's inside.
Did Rody think he got hit? I'm not sure what Rody was talking to the umpire about.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah,
quick pitch. They thought he may have been trying to quick pitch him or something.
Just curved right in there.
That was a little bit.
I mean, he's been
calling the outside pitch to the other
just,
side.
Yeah.
Just looks different on this one to see it from that angle. I think that was pretty far out, though. It wrapped around the plate at best. 1-1 count regardless. Job's at second. Tried to throw it again. It was high. I have no clue if it would have been a strike if it was if it was at middle level height-wise, because I can't find his corner. Have Maryville coaches called for time. And this is where Tyler needs some chatting music. Like of them like whispering or something. Talking about where they're going to the game, going after the game. We should make a track of our own conversations as they're out there. That'd be a fun one to hear. I haven't seen anybody do that where they just act like you just pipe in some fake conversation. What's on your visa on this one? That'd be. I see you keep pulling your wallet out. Are you checking your stocks?
What? I
thought that was more of a strike than the first one he called for a strike.
Hey, let's go, Rose. Hey, let's go, 6.
I still think it was inside. But
Yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't, but to me it was still more of a strike than the other one. That's a nice snag by your second baseman. And Joe was trying to round third in case it got away from him. And they make a quick throw back to third, and he gets in safely back at third.
Now batting for the Governors, number 21, Will Vance.
That was about a foot from being a nice hit by Kirkland to put the tying run at the plate.
it was.
They'll bring him in.
I mean, if not for that grab, he's safe.
Yeah. So Vance has a chance. Vance has a chance to advance Job to home.
Come on, to the wood. Hey, we need a gap shot right here. Let's go.
Pulling out the visa.
Remember, there's a bunch of ways to score from third. We talked about that earlier in the game. Strike one. Oh, 1 pitch is coming to Mr. Vance. And he fouls it. He just missed that one. He was on it, but a little bit under it. Vance is in the hole, too. The Rebels are a strike away from getting out of this with a win, 4-3 win. Comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's a swing and a miss. The Governors fall 4-3 to the Rebels off a late inning homer by, not late inning, but homer by Riley Orr to put them up 4-2 at the time. Governors couldn't quite get the second run they needed across the plate. So the Rebels in the game 4-3. The Governors finished 2-1 on this week, and I believe they go 2-2 in the district. I believe we talked about the schedule earlier. We think we will be playing. We play White County tomorrow at 11. That game will probably not be an announcer call, but it'll be ambient sound anyway. You can at least hear the bats and all that stuff. Monday night we will have. I think Farragut in town. I think that's what we were thinking. I think that's probably a 6 o'clock game. We will be here for that one, and hopefully we'll pick up a district win in that one. And we will, again, we don't know if we'll see you tomorrow as far as announcing goes, but you can at least tune in to the same channels at 11 o'clock tomorrow, and we'll be able to hopefully be able to see the game anyway. So thanks for watching. Please go see our supporters that have been paying for our breaks and stuff. So everybody have a good night. Have a good weekend. We'll see you later.